Just can't get that special someone out of your head. It could be an ex, it could be a former lover, it could be your crush, it could be someone you used to date, someone you didn't used to date. For whatever reason, they are stuck in your head. Like an annoying song that keeps playing the chorus over and over again in your mind repeatedly. You just want to get rid of it. You just want to move on and think about something different. In today's episode of Your Social Skills Explained, I'm going to break down the 3 most important steps to stop obsessing over someone you know. Let's break it down. Now, before we get into those 3 steps, I want to quickly explain how your brain works. See, in order to have a thought that you habitually think over and over again, there must be at least one stimulus that is triggering that response in you. In other words, there has to be something outside of you that you can see or that you can hear that's reinforcing that same habitual thought pattern. And the more that stimulus shows up in your life, the more that thought pattern gets reinforced. And if you're having that stimulus show up over and over and over again, you're going to be obsessing over that thing over and over again, or in this case, over that person over and over again. So the way we're going to break this process is by affecting your relationship to the stimulus, replacing it with something different, and then conditioning that in so that your thought patterns shift. By the time you're done going through these next 3 steps, you're going to do just that, and as a bonus, you're going to stop obsessing over that person. Step 1, delete access. So in step 1, you're looking to make it much more difficult for you to receive the most influential stimulus that you can on a regular basis. You're making it harder, in other words, for you to see or to hear this person. And the most powerful place to start is with your social media. Specifically by deleting any social media apps you have on your phone. Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, LinkedIn, whatever you have on your phone, you delete it. So why do this? Well, first of all, I'm not suggesting for you to delete your entire presence on social media. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm not saying to delete your profiles. I'm saying to delete the apps that you have on your phone. Your phone allows you to carry the stimulus with you everywhere you go. So every time you get a notification, any beep or a buzz or a ring or whatever, and you open up your phone, check your social media, and there they are right there looking at you. By seeing or hearing them in this way, you're reinforcing the pattern. You're reinforcing your obsession with them. And because you can carry this with you, literally everywhere you go, you can't break the stimulus response. You're trapped in a cycle of every time you check your social media, they might be there, and if they are, you're just going to keep obsessing over them. And what's even worse is because most people check their social media at least 17 times a day, this is not good news for you. So by deleting these apps from your phone, you won't be tempted to check your social media while you're out and about with your daily life. You'll experience a break from that. You'll be far less likely to obsess over them throughout the day. Then, as time goes on and you feel like that obsession has gone away, feel free to re-download and put all those apps back on your phone. But if you notice that when you're checking the app, you're seeing them and it's still triggering those obsessive thoughts, it's time to delete the apps all over again. Step 2, avoid triggers. So now that you've successfully hunted down the biggest trigger in your life with social media on your phone, the next step is to start hunting down some more. It's to think about everything from your past, all the memories you have, and everything you associate to that person, and then to go about avoiding those. So is there a movie that you both watch together? Or when you watch this movie, you think of that person? Stop watching it. Is there a song when you listen to it reminds you of that person, or that during a certain moment of your life or a certain experience with them, that song was playing and it triggers you thinking about them? Stop listening to it or change tracks. Hunt down as many triggers as you can and put them all into one list. And then for the next few weeks, do all you can to design your life to avoid them. Now, this is just going to be temporary. You're not going to do this for the rest of your life, but do it for at least a few weeks, and your thoughts that you have about this person are going to drop substantially. And then again, just like in step 1, once you are obsessing about them less or thinking about them a lot less, then gradually reintroduce these things into your life. Step 3, get connected. After eliminating or avoiding the biggest triggers in our life when we think of this person, we've made a lot of progress, but it's still not enough. The final piece of this comes from replacing those activities or those experiences that remind us of them with new things that have nothing to do with this person at all. Because if we skip this step, we're far more likely to backslide and start thinking about them again. So what you want to do here is Start by brainstorming a list of activities, hobbies, resources, or people, or just new experiences that have nothing to do with this person at all, that are totally different in every way. You have nothing associated to them, literally a blank canvas. The best way to go about doing this is to find a group of people that all do that activity with you. And so now you're spending time with them where you can all do this together, and now you're in a new community. And for extra credit, choose activities that hold you accountable for being there. So for example, if you join a book club and they meet once a week and it's expected for you to show up, or you have to bring something every time, then you're far more likely to follow through and make that a habit in your life. There's some pressure on you to show up and to reinforce this new process. If you do that, you're going to be far less likely to think about that other person, and you're going to welcome these new experiences in your life that'll take up your new time and your new energy, because you'll have nothing left to obsess over that other person. So that's it. 3 steps to stop obsessing over someone you know. Delete access, avoid triggers, and get connected. When you break this pattern of stimulus, thought, and reinforcement, you're going to stop obsessing over this person, and now you're free to start thinking and focusing on different things. I'll see you next time. Hey, this is Byron. I hope you enjoyed that last episode. Can you do me a quick favor? Can you go ahead and subscribe so you stay up to date every time I have a new video for you? And while I have you, I'd also like to give you a free gift. A lot of people ask me, what are my best strategies for starting conversations, keeping them going, and creating connections with other people? So what I've done is I put all of them together into one free video training. It's called the Conversation Crash Course. If you'd like to learn how to rapidly upgrade your social skills and get access to some of my best strategies in connecting with other people, go ahead and click right here, enter your email address, and then within seconds, you'll be on your way. Or you can also visit conversationblueprint.com/free course. That's conversationblueprint.com/free course, all one word. Go ahead and do that now. I'll see you over there. Have an awesome rest of your day.